Hi guys and welcome back to the Bftv show, sponsored by Ball Sports. This is your Bristol City preview show. And before we get started, apology from me and James really. We haven't been on top of our game for a few weeks now really. We haven't produced the content that we think is acceptable. We've put stuff out, taken it down. It just hasn't been what we've wanted to put out for you guys. We've almost rushed it and just we haven't been professional enough. And for that we wanted to apologise. It's just not good enough and we're going to start from now and get back to our normal selves of professionalism and creating the best Blues content that we possibly can for you guys. So thanks for sticking by us.
Guys, don't forget, if you can as well, leave a like on the video. It helps us massively and we really do appreciate it. It lets us know that we're doing the right things for the video. So drop us a like, drop us a comment, what you're enjoying at the minute, what you want to see more of on the channel. Please leave us some suggestions if they are things that we can cover in terms of video content, written content, social media content. Graphics. Let us know down below what you want to see, because we do it for you and we want to know what you enjoy seeing. And if there's anything in the podcast or the previews that you don't want in anymore, just let us know. And if it's me, that's fine. I'll cut. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, guys. We're only 10 or 1,500. Can we hit it? That would be nice. If not, well, fair play.
So let's get straight into the video then. So we are tonight playing Bristol City away at Ashton Gate. Just quickly go over Bristol City, their last 5 games. They've won 4 and lost 1 in the league. Quite scary that we're going up against a team that have got such great form at the moment, James. Unfortunately, we're not sponsored by Innocent, but they do make lush smoothies. So if you're on a bit of a health kick, there we are. James, go over Bristol City a little bit and tell us what your opinions are going into the game tonight.
Good team. Very impressed with them when they played at our place at the start of the season. I thought the result was fair. It was when we were in a good spell, should we say, a good patch. But they've always been a team knocking in and around the playoffs. I think this season they made the right additions and should just be enough to get them in there this year. Should, he says. They seem to bottle it at the end. So very, very good team. Very impressed. Lee Johnson, stability. He's been there for a long time now and he's taken them from struggling championship team to a promotion pusher. So a lot of good players. They play some really, really nice attacking, flowing football, exactly what Blues want to play. We just can't seem to find the right balance right now. But
do you think, going on from that, the fact that Lee Johnson has been there for such a long time, that could be part of the catalytic formula as to why they're playing so well and how they're progressing so well?
Yeah, of course. If you chop and change every season, it's a new formula, it's a new system, it's a new style every season. And it's not you can't do that if you want promotion. Whether the Pep's the man to take us forward, I'm not going to give you an answer on that one because I don't know. We are 7 unbeaten again. We've been 4 or 5 unbeaten already this season in previous parts, and we've played really well, but we can't seem to turn draws into wins. I think it's been our biggest issue, and I don't know. But yeah, you need stability, and Lee Johnson's a decent manager, and a decent manager for a long time to implement his philosophy over 2 or 3 years brings success. So there you go, there's my answer on that one.
So Bristol City's top goal scorers are Vyman and Jeju with 9 and 8 respectively. We're doing slightly better with our top goal scorer being Lukas Jukovic. But tell me about Bristol City as a team. What are going to be the key deciders tonight in the game?
Neither of the players you mentioned there, for me, is the key player for Bristol City. I actually think Nicholas Eliasson out wide for them. I think he's got the most assists in the Championship this season. Unbelievable winger. I think he was linked with Celtic in January. I think he can do better than Celtic. I think he's a Premier League winger. Very, very tricky, very quick. He's exactly what you want Montero to be when he beats his man, but he's got end product as well. He can score, he can cut inside, he can use both feet. But he's got Montero's pace with an end product, which is incredibly frustrating. But there you go. They paid money for him. We didn't pay anything for Montero. So, yeah, and obviously Jeju's good. They've got Wells, who will probably be on the bench again tonight, but will probably come on at some point. Vyman, ex-Villa, has a habit of scoring against us. They've got a lot of good players. The two lads at the back, Williams and Baker, good centre halves. Bentley in goal, someone I wanted Blues to sign when he was at Brentford and at Southend. Goalkeeper I admired for years. So a lot of good players all over the park, and they're going to be a threat coming forward tonight. And if we can take a point tonight, I would be so happy. But we'll leave that one to the end.
So Bristol City did lose one of their key players recently. Josh Brownhill has gone to Burnley for 9 million. So that's beneficial for us in that sense that they won't have one of their key players. However, our last 5 versus Bristol, so we drew 1-1 at home. Previous to that, we beat them 2-1. That was last season. The Tuesday, I think it was a Tuesday night. And then previous to that, we lost 1-0 to them. Previous to that, they beat us 3-1. And previous to that, we beat them 2-1. So it's been a turbulent ride against Bristol City.
We do have a good record at Ashton Gate, though.
But we do, however, exactly. So let's go into the Blues team tonight. Let's go for your team selection and any injuries that you are aware of.
Who's available?
So there's 9 of us available tonight.
No, it's worrying the amount of injuries we're picking up, and you know, anybody that follows me on social media probably saw my rant on deadline day once the window had closed. And my rant was not to do with, we didn't have to go and spend 15 million on Gal. You don't have to go and spend money on Tony. That'd have been stupid, because the window, we weren't playing for anything. We're not going to go up, we're not going to go down. Why risk FFP this year? Why not just put it on to next season when we've got a chance? And obviously we'll make some money off some player sales. We can invest a good chunk. So it wasn't about the quality, it was about the quantity that we didn't have. We left ourselves with 2 strikers again. We left ourselves with 3 wingers, 3 centre midfielders, 3 centre backs, 3 everything. You lose one of them, you've only got 2 to pick from then. So you need 2 wingers, you need 2 centre midfielders, or 3 sometimes we have. You need 3 strikers. Sometimes if we play 1, you need 3. We need 4 centre backs. You need 4 of everything usually, because then even if you lose one, you still got 1 to replace one of the 2 starters. And Blues have left themselves so short, because in the matter of the window closing, pretty much we've lost our two number 10s in Crowley and Marabti. We've lost Magoma for 6 weeks. Keith Bell won't be back for another 3 weeks. It's a long process to come back from that sort of injury. We saw it with Vassell. I would know. Collan picked up a knock. McEachran's out for the season. We've got 2 centre midfielders now. We've got 3 centre backs, but if you look, but Wes is our only right back now.
My big concern is
we've only got 1 left back. Yeah, we've only got Peds, and I don't think Seddon can be recalled. We've got 2 wingers. We're having to play 16-year-old central midfielder out on the left.
Yeah.
It's so thin, and that was so. I get it why we didn't spend money, and we were right to pull out of the Enabakar deal, and we were right to pull out of the other deal. If they don't want to come, don't have them. But let's not fight for it, because it's not worth it. We did the right things, and we sold the right players, but we didn't replace them was the key. Nobody cares that Villalba's gone. Nobody cares that Jimenez has gone. They're not a loss. Stockdale, wages off the bill. Odin needs first team experience. Everything that we did was right, apart from we needed to strengthen it. It could have been loans. It could have been some very cheap players. Loans would have been ideal.
Yeah.
Because you're not buying them. And we haven't done it. And whatever they say, well, we tried, but you had 31 days. You knew that these players were probably going to go. They probably knew about Jimenez's interest. Villalba, we all knew was going. Stockdale, you had to reply. We knew what we needed, and we didn't go and get them. We got Hogan, who's a great bit of business.
So starting tonight, what would be your 11?
Whatever we've got. Campy, Captain Fantastic at the minute. No, I'm joking. Campy is a bit of a hero at the minute. He's
Insert
like
clip of him as Lord Farquaad.
The thing is though, with Campy, he's like Marmite, isn't he? Like,
yeah.
When he's good, he's worth his weight in gold. Like, he really is unbelievable. He can make some great shot. I spoke to a QPR fan. He said he's one of the best shot-stopping goalkeepers I've ever seen, and it's true. And then when he's bad, oh god, you might as well be playing rush goalkeeper, because it's not worth having him in. But at the minute, he's worth his weight in gold. So Campy's pretty much first name on the team sheet.
Yeah.
Right back, depends if Collan's fit.
It has to be Wes. Colin isn't fit though, isn't
But we don't know because Colin played on Saturday against Forest, but he was rested due to a bit of a groin strain, but don't think it's too serious. So I think he'll start tonight, Colin. But it's not good that he's having to play through an injury.
No, not at all.
Two centre backs, it's got to be Roberts and Clark-Salter. Dean's played very well last 2 games, in all fairness to him, and to play through the birth of his child like he did, fair play, fair credit. Shows he's still committed to the cause, but we can't deny that he's not his third choice centre back at the minute. So that's unfortunate. Ped's at left back, obviously. 2 centre midfielders. We've only got 2. It's got to be Sunjic and Gardner. It has to be. Out on the right, it's got to be Bayer. On the left, it's got to be Bellingham. It has to be. And then up front, it's got to be Juki and Hogan. It's pretty much all we've got. And then I think about who's on the bench. You could put Truman, Harding, Montero.
We're really struggling now, aren't we? Fernandez could come.
No, he played yesterday.
Oh, did he?
You probably get Concannon will be on the bench again.
Yeah.
You'll probably get Boyd
Muntz
Muntz will be on the bench again.
Do you think Ryan Stirk will get pulled through, or is he injured at the moment?
No, not yet. He was captain yesterday.
Okay.
Captain of the 23s yesterday. Very good player, by the way, Ryan Stirk. If you've not seen him, one to watch for our central midfield. It's about strikers, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
I'd play that Reed, but he played yesterday. I'd have him on the bench.
It's tough because you can't not play the under-23s in the under-23s game.
Yeah,
but when we're so weak okay, so we've got the starting 11. So let's go on to score prediction. What do you think the score will be tonight?
Do you know what, though? We talk about Bristol City, and they are in great form, and they are so bang on for playoffs at the minute. But we're 7 unbeaten. We can't deny the fact we're 7 unbeaten, and under Clark-Salter when he's played, we're like 10 or 11 unbeaten now.
Yeah.
Why are we we can't? Yeah, we're not playing great, and yeah, we do draw a lot, but we aren't losing either. It's a tough one. I would love a point tonight. I just don't see it.
So, score prediction?
I'm going with 2-1 Bristol City. I think Hogan will score again. But I just can't. They're too good at the minute.
Do you know what? I'm going to go 2-1 Blues because I got it right last Saturday. And why not? So, yeah.
I think you did.
I just get it right last Saturday. I did get 2-1 as well. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, apologies.
Podcast will be back next week because it wasn't great this week, and we apologise for that, and it just wasn't good enough. I'll make the apology for that. I'll stand up and take that.
It's a lot of reflection on all of us, and we need to be better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Keep right on.